ahora vamos con nuestro número 2, número 4, Adrián Vázquez. Número 5, Sergio Arca. Número 8, Ignacio Lores. Número 2, Marco Chao. Número 3, Andrés Rosales. Número 29, Víctor Ouma. Número 21, Vicky Huracán. Número 26, Israel Corte. Número 27, Salvador Aizandoan. Y número 43, Ricardo Javier López. Y por supuesto, Noel Algo y Ferdi Medeo.
I'll come down.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the American Science Center for the United States of America for coming to ourselves in. There you go.
right, everybody, welcome to the final edition of the 2024 USL2 edition of San Francisco City Soccer. I am your play-by-play announcer here in English, Jack Lowry. Going to be joined here in a second by our dear Mark Federico Moreno. He's doing the PA announcing right now.
¿Cómo estamos, buena gente de San Francisco? Aquí estamos a punto de comenzar la batalla de la Ciudadela, el clásico de San Francisco. ¡Vamos! Jack Lowry, ¿cómo te sientes?
Bien. ¿Y tú? How you doing?
Bien, gracias.
Cool.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game here today, folks. As you probably surmised, it is the SF Derby here. SF City facing off against, I won't say crosstown rivals since they play about 30 minutes away from the city, but SF Glens, you know. So SF City, SF Glens here. Nothing too much to play for SF City in terms of placement in the playoffs. But SF Glens, with a win today, will win the division and advanced to the USL2 playoffs. So SF City here could play a little bit of party crasher here. They already have beaten SF Glens once this year off a couple of late goals from Kaiichi Murakami, which is a common thread, I feel like, these days with
Esa es la historia de hoy, de que mi querido San Francisco no va por la liguilla, pero se puede derrumbar hoy los sueños de ir a la liguilla para los visitantes, los Glens, hoy. Y eso es la historia que tenemos hoy, que si los muchachos se pueden derrumbar a sus rivales en una manera inolvidable.
Claro. All right, so we're going to be starting off here in just a moment. Starting lineup here for SF City, we got Andres Rosales there, number 13 in goal. We got Isaac Barreo, Adrian Vasquez. The lineup says it was Jamon Nuoma, but I believe he's on the bench. I believe he was replaced by Christian Barrios. We got Ricardo Lopez, number 43 in there, Kaiichi Murakami, Marco Jacques, Israel Cortez, Isaac Sandoval, number 27, Nacho Flores, number 8, and Adrian Argas, number 5. We've seen Sandoval in pretty decent form here in the past couple of weeks here. Mark has, I believe, 2 goals so far. Had the winner last week against Marin Legends.
Grande.
Yeah, indeed.
Y aquí estamos a punto de comenzar, acercando el centro de la cancha para comenzar. En favor, ahora tiene posesión, va a comenzar con posesión el Fierro y Oro.
Claro, it's going to be Isaac Sandoval here to start off for SF City, number 27 right there. Just waiting on our signal here from the head referee, Brian Cordova Munoz.
Y la porra está cantando, ¿sí? Los Northsiders. Aquí estamos a punto de comenzar, que se arranca el fútbol en San Francisco.
And we are underway here as SF City starts off. Nice kick of the ball here, trying to play party crashers. As I said, SF Glens can only advance here to the playoffs with a win. SF City can ruin those dreams with a win or just a draw here. SF City's been playing very well as of late as they give the ball away. But it's going to be a little feeling out period, which you see at this level here in the USL2 a lot of times. A lot of up and down play, a very exciting brand of soccer to watch here in America. Hopefully some of you are joining us right after watching that Euro final. And we're going to see our first throw-in of the day here for SF City. Going to be Ricardo Lopez trying to get this going here. As I believe we're going to see an SF Glens player down very early here, down to his knee. I believe that's going to be Nathan Scott, number 6. Trying to maybe work it out here. Only 90 seconds into this match. Yeah, he's going to run it off, looks like. Might be a bit of a dead leg, a Charlie horse, what have you. As SF City gets the ball back into play here. As I've said, we've seen Sal Isaac Sandoval here up top for SF City. Really been able to throw his weight around very well up top for SF City to get some hold-up play. And SF City with a nice shot! Marco Jacques! Out of nowhere!
En el clásico San Francisco, por el mero San Francisco, aquí estamos.
And Fierro de Oro are going crazy, folks. Let's see this replay again. Keeper falling asleep from 40 yards out. Bang! Marco Jacques in the second minute makes it 1-0. SF City. My goodness. What a way to start here for SF City. It is already 1-0. Only 3 minutes have elapsed. Increíble. Marco Jacques here. And that's what it's been like for SF City this past month. Have been in excellent form here. Looking for another one early. It's incredible the quality of goals you've seen from SF City in the past month or so. Kaiichi Murakami, an incredible goal last week against Marin Legends. We've seen a lot of great action here. Wow. Shooters shoot, closed mouths don't get fed, folks. Absolutely incredible here that SF City is already up 1-0. And SF Glens already have a hill to climb as Nathan Scott is going to sub out already here. I believe that's going to be Fahmi Ibrahim, number 17 here for SF Glens, going to come on for the midfielder Nathan Scott. Incredible scenes here starting off. Once again, only 4 minutes to go, or 4 minutes have gone by, and SF City's already up. This is incredible. Struggled in that last game, SF City did, against Project 510 on Wednesday. Lost 4-3. We're down 2-0 and equalized. But then Project 510, the Oakland Roots subsidiary, blasted back. They fought through and through. Got a goal in the stoppage time there is, once again, SF City trying to get that going. Looks like Chris Barrios not able to feed Isaac Borreo. And once again, Glenn's going to be throwing in, off that one side. And there we go. We have Vizcaino, I believe, actually, who's going to be the keeper for SF City. Now that I'm looking down there, it's going to be Yomar Vizcaino rather than Andres Rosales. Coach Bertie Mendov, our fearless leader here, obviously making a couple of pre-game adjustments here. Always keeping us on our toes. And you can really see the belief from this team, from SF City, that's come from Coach Bertie Mendov, former scout and assistant coach with the Oakland Roots. As it looks like that's going to be our first, might have been an offsides, maybe an infraction there for SF Glens. Rival of SF City here, founded in 1961, joined the USL in 2018. Founded by Dr. Michael McFadden, had a partnership with Celtic FC. There's a legend that their first kits were actually gifted to them by Celtic FC, the Scottish juggernaut. American.
Aquí estoy, perdón.
It's all good. Mark had some technical difficulties to deal with.
Muchas más dificultades que esperábamos, pero aquí estamos, 1-0.
Yeah.
Ojalá diga el 2-0, pero espero que sí vamos a encontrar un día de sueño como ese. Así se cayó al suelo, pero está bien.
Claro. We've seen the pitch, a couple of people already slipping here. SF Glenn's really not able to get that much strung together. As I've said many times before, the issue with SF City, Mark, has been a lack of goal scoring in abundance. They're the second best defensive team in the league here.
Pero es también hay que marcar. No solo defender, pero son muy buenos para defender. Y aquí tiene muy bien una intercepción. Ahí está buscando Murakami en una posición adelantada. Que tenemos una falta, dice el árbitro, en favor del Fierro y Oro afuera del área.
Looks like it's is Cortez. Let's see the replay right here. Once again, Sandoval with some good hold-up play. Oh yeah, that's a cynical knee to the thigh there. Yeah, Marco Jacques with the goal one more time. Truly incredible.
Marco Jacques de su retorno para tirarlo de nuevo, esperando en el tiro libre sin tarjeta. No había tarjeta en la falta.
And he
Yeah,
might try
ahí está.
another one. No, he's gonna.
Servicio mejor.
Ooh, maybe a cross. Ooh, nothing there. Not able
Fuera.
to get the right angle there. Truly shows you how good of a shot that first goal was there for Marco Jacques. That's pretty much exactly how far it was for his goal, where that free kick was. As SF Glens are going to push the ball back into play here and try to salvage their playoff hopes alive here. Going to be a little bit of a mountain to climb.
Este es un clásico ya.
Truly.
Y ahora, ahí están acercando, pero lo fracasó y su compañero lo tiene. Ahí está buscando.
One more time. Glenn's trying to feed it through there. Barreo looks like he got there. Is going to clear it. Or pardon me, that was Adrian Vasquez
Vamos.
to clear it. Oh my
Oy.
goodness. And once again, looks like the pitch is rather slippery or something. We've seen a lot of bodies
Ese-
falling, and that was looked like a handball. Yep.
Dice el árbitro que sí, que había mano. Y ahora el fierro y oro puede respirar.
Brian Cordova Munoz, head referee, right there to see. How do you say bicep in Spanish? How do you say that?
Oh, es músculo del. Ahí del. A ver.
I stumped
Del
him.
brazo, así.
all right,
no
cool.
más el músculo del brazo.
There we go. For everyone listening, Mark now owes you a bevy at the Kezar pub after the match.
Ándale.
We watching Colombia and Argentina lately.
Vamos,
later, I'm
Colombia.
sure. Yeah.
Vamos amarillo. Aquí estoy apoyando a un equipo en amarillo y también luego, después, otro equipo en amarillo.
We see Nonso
En el área es
Antino
los
Mapua.
Glens.
trying to cross it through squares. And, ooh.
Un disparo, un pase, quién sabe. Sin embargo, no estaba suficiente apoyo en el área para capitalizar.
Let's see that one more time on replay there. Nonso Adimabua gets this ball, drapes it across the middle there, and Adrian, our guest, is low-key probably thanking his lucky stars that he didn't get a boot on that. That could have been an own goal. It's been the issue here with SF City. They can score, but a lot of times there's these momentary lapses of judgment there, as assistant referee Peter Hansen there is going to call a very high offsides. You rarely see it called that high up. Of course, if you remember the rules of soccer all the way back to 2012 Champions League semifinals, there's no offsides in your own half. You can thank Fernando Torres for me knowing that bit of information.
Ándale. Y también la posición adelantada es muy difícil de explicar a veces.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Fernando Torres recently? He's buff. Legit.
No, muy bien.
Straight up. Great Spaniard. Won the Euros with Spain in 2008. And Spain winning another Euros.
Y felicidades a España por uno de nuevo. Campeones de Europa.
Truly. Love the Euros. Such a great time when ever they roll around. Great goal today from Cole Palmer as well,
Sí,
outside the
excelente.
box.
2 goles excelente. Un buen partido. Eso fue con mucha drama como esta. Y está buscando su compañero allá en las afueras de la cancha. Si va a llegar, dice que sí, pero el Glen se ha sacado allá por una saca de banda. ¿O estoy equivocado? ¿Tiro de esquina o saque de banda?
I think they're calling it a corner, perhaps. They might be doing a throw because I believe I'm seeing an SF City there player going for the throw. Yeah, it's
A
going to
ver,
be a
saque
throw.
de banda.
Yeah. Isaac Barea was blasting down that wing there, but we got Ricardo Lopez there. Number 43 for SF City now with the throw. He's winding up. He might be trying to send this long here.
¿Por qué no? Ahí está.
Sure.
En el centro tiene de cabeza de un Glen.
Ooh.
Uy.
Something I've noticed here, Mark, at this level at the USL2, it's much harder to clear the ball. You take advantage, the Antonio Rudigers, the William Salibas, the people
Sí.
who watch the Premier League, and you just watch them boot at 60 yards like it's nothing. But at this level, it's when the ball is in your box, it is hard. You're in those trenches. You're just trying to get it out. And SF City is still going to retain possession here.
Y aquí también un ejemplo que pasa específicamente aquí en el estadio Kezar es el viento.
Oh, wow.
Que el viento también se puede jugar en la cancha, el viento.
Yeah. An interesting
El
call
aire.
there. Looked like Isaac Sandoval had his shirt grabbed there. Thought that was from Joseph Core, number 21. One of the center backs for SF Glens, but referee one more time is a lot closer than I am.
En control Murakami, lo tiene.
And Kaiichi Murakami, leading goal scorer here for SF City. Has 4 goals. Little handful of assists as well. My goodness. Wow, and the little kick there from number 18.
Es un clásico.
From Jack
Lowry,
Singer.
es un clásico.
It's already getting chippy here. SF Glens obviously really frustrated. Oh, and that's going to...
Tiro de
Ooh.
esquina, muy inteligente.
There we go. Little gamesmanship there from Isaac Borreo for our first SF City corner.
Muy inteligente de Borrayo identificar la situación y ponerlo así para responder adecuadamente.
Claro. It looks like Marco Jacques going to be the free kick man, goal scorer today. Still cannot get over that goal. Caught the keeper off his line. Lucas Jones, number 1 for SF Glens, was caught off guard. That's a good cross. Isaac Sandoval
Buen
not able
control
to
en
take
el
it.
área.
Murakami. Uh-oh.
Ahí está un contraataque para los Glens, pero no tuviera.
No dice there, Adrian Argast. Volleys that ball back there.
Quizás una falta, dice el árbitro. Que sigue jugando, no, me equivoqué.
And SF Glens coach Liam Guest is livid after that kick. And we really got to see if Brian Cordova Munoz, how he's going to referee this first half here, because this game is already getting a little chippy. As you said, Clásico here. It could get chippy really, really quick. Obviously, SF Glens fighting for that playoff position.
No es trabajo fácil para un árbitro, sino especialmente durante un clásico, con las emociones que tienen los dos equipos.
Oh, a nice little press
Muy
there.
bien.
Kaiichi Murakami.
Uy.
And that's going to be called back for another foul. It's almost like siblings fighting, you know. SF Glens might be a little bit more
Bien, bien,
cash
bien.
flow, a little more established. They're over almost a 60-year club at this point. But, you know.
Sí, muy histórico el club.
Absolutely.
Pero yo también,
We're the little brother who, you know, if you get us mad, we already won on a couple of late theatrical goals from Kaiichi Murakami this year.
Claro. Pues para mí, yo creo que yo identifico esta rivalidad de que el San Francisco, el club de fútbol, están jugando el fútbol en el tipo de fútbol, pero los Glens, sin su historia, estaban jugando y siguen jugando el soccer.
Claro.
Que es muy diferente, que el soccer y el fútbol son muy diferentes.
Claro. Yeah, it's true. SF Glens is SF Glens Soccer Club, actually.
Específicamente.
Yeah, they're in there.
Para ser más exacto.
As SF Glens goes on the counterattack.
Acercando contraataque directamente en las manos de el portero de los Glens.
Big is there, number 26, Israel Cortez. Trying to feed the big man. Israel, pardon me.
Posición adelantada.
Another offsides there. First time we've seen Eduardo Hernandez, the line judge on that side, calling offsides. Alan Martinez, Loyola, is going to be our 4th official there. You can see him posted up with his liquid
Manda
death.
Adrian Argas.
We've seen Adrian Argast here playing pretty deep. SF City, we've seen in the past couple of days trying out this back 3 that's worked very well for them.
A ver que sí.
Got them the win.
Buen presión.
Oh,
Uy.
there we go. Sandoval there. Lucky to maybe not get a call there.
Buen presión para los dos. Aquí tiene, pero no lo tiene.
One more time, Keon Jones tries to get that down the left wing. Throws up the thumbs up. Which usually means good idea. Not a good ball.
Así es a veces. Buena idea, pero también se ha llevado el viento, el aire.
Claro.
Del Kizar, muy famoso.
Yes, indeed. We are at Kezar Stadium here, folks. It's going to be our last game at Kezar Stadium before Kezar turns 100 next year. May 2nd, 2025. Happy birthday to Kezar.
Felicidades y feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah.
Y están acercando con un centro y si le busca. Hay gente en el área. El San Francisco lo tiene.
There we go. Adrian Argast doing a good job. Look at that press there. Adrian Argast, about a 20-yard press there all the way from the box to see the ball all the way out. A nice
Muy
boot
buena
out.
defensa, sí.
Marco Jacques, since he's been instituted into this SF City lineup, has done a great job, Mark, of just imposing. And I swear to God, even just the bleach hair, he brings almost a swag to the team, you know?
Claro, es su pelo para mí.
You need
El
those
pelo con
guys.
color.
You
Su
need-
cabello.
Not Wisdom Onoma, I should say. Not in the starting 11 today for SF City. Usually that kind of talisman in the back there. I remember when we were calling games at Boxer Stadium earlier this year, you could hear Wisdom screaming at his back line.
Ahí va.
Wisdom Onoma, who plays for Cal Berkeley at college. We have a couple of college players on the team. Kaiichi Murakami, number 21 for SF City. Also playing for the San Jose Spartans.
Muy bien, una deflexión y ahora
Yes,
tiene
indeed.
posesión. El Fierro y Oro se manda por el centro y arriba de todos.
Absolutely. Ooh, a slip
Uy,
there
al suelo,
again.
hombre, al suelo, Glenn, al suelo.
Mark, we've seen slips on that specific part of the pitch multiple times now, and the ref is just letting everything go.
El árbitro dice que es la primera tarjeta de partido para el Glenn.
And once again here, the referee, as we can see on the replay here, we see the slip. Looks like Israel Cortez there getting kicked. Oh, and then an elbow to the face of Sandoval. And then another kick to Isaac Barreo here.
Uy, qué feo.
And you couldn't see it exactly on camera, but I could see the benches here. You can start to see both benches getting more and more perturbed. And Brian Cordova Munoz here, rightfully so with the yellow card there, really has to do a good job here. Only 20 minutes into this game, we've already seen a lot of kicking. A lot of malice here, and I could 100% see if this game continues and SF Glens maybe get a little bit more frustrated. Start to take out some frustration here as Marco Jacques.
Se manda el servicio y afuera.
That might be an SF City ball there. I believe SF Glens were trying to, got
Saque
the
de
clearance
banda.
out. Going to take their time here. Once again, SF City can play Party Crasher with a win or a draw today against SF Glens. SF Glens need to win to get into the USL2 playoffs. If they do not, they'll be in third place and not eligible. They made it in last year to the playoffs.
Aquí se manda el portero por el centro y arriba 3 camisas amarillas y solo una en verde. Se manda por afuera. Saque de banda para los Glens. Y ese jugador, el Glen, está protestando contra el árbitro de la línea. No sé por qué.
Claro, there's Nonso Adimabua, I should say. Was not happy with that one. Was letting the official Eduardo Hernandez hear it there. Man, and once again, another slip there.
Hombres al suelo en toda dirección.
Yeah.
Y aquí se manda por arriba, tiene buen control, buen toque,
Marco
todavía
Jacques.
tiene control. Marco Jacques está buscando Kiichi Murakami en el
Murakami,
área. Está
step
buscando. Disparo muy inteligente, una jugada muy hermosa del Fierro y Oro.
My goodness there. Let's see that on replay one more time. Marco Jacques able to receive that off of the chest. Blast down the left wing. Great pass there to Murakami. Nice step over. Oh.
Y ya tenemos tiro de esquina por su gran trabajo.
Those have been the standout players, I feel like. Probably the three, them and Sandoval for the past month or so, but Marco Jacques and Kaiichi Murakami, that is in a partnership that you want to see. As the cross comes in for
Fuera.
another SF City corner here, as one of the many niños will go and fetch the ball. They think they're just playing. They don't realize
Ándale, sí.
they would have got paid like $25.
Es un intercambio. Ellos quieren jugar en la cancha durante el medio tiempo. Por eso están trabajando ahora. Para
Oh, yeah. Just getting tuckered out as the cross comes in from Jacques.
Centro, buen toque. Ahí tiene todavía el Fierro y Oro. No.
And that's going to go out. Not going to be cleared. Still going to be in the SF Glens half there for SF City trying to add to this lead. We're about almost exactly halfway through. Down to the second almost. That's eerie. Halfway through the first half of the final game of the USL2 2024 season. It Came in and went. Ooh!
Tiene
drops
Marcos
to
Jacques. Ahí está buscando, pero no.
That looks like it's going to be cleared there from Lorenzo Hernandez, number 2, SF Glens.
Hombre al suelo, dice árbitro que había falta.
And there we go, Murakami there, shaking hands, showing the sportsmanship. Kaishi Murakami is such a nice kid, too.
Oh, claro.
I've DM'd him a couple of times after some good performances and stuff, and I was just said, keep up the good work. And all he said was like, thank you, I'll try my best. I was like,
Muy humilde.
yeah.
Muy humilde el
Humble, chill kid. And the great, you can tell, he's one of those dudes who, the second he gets onto the pitch, he is locked in. It's really nice to see this SF City team, what they can build on for next year. Hopefully we can return a lot of these players here. They've really clicked here in this past month or so. Obviously had that couple of rough losses here, but
Ahí está, Murakami se manda.
it's going to go down the line there to
A ver si
Sandoval.
va a llegar Sandoval. Ahí está todavía luchando para posesión contra el
goodness.
Glen, pero dice que es el mío, ¿no?
And he's given, oh my goodness, and you can see Jack Singer there, frustrated, number 18, the center back. As Salvador Isaac Sandoval continues with that press. Something I was going to bring up here about Bertie Mendov, the coach here for S City. We brought it up last week. The main phrase of the season, we hunt together, we fight together. And you can see it, just the continuous press here. It's not exactly like Bielsa-ball. Your hamstrings aren't going to explode, but you know, there's a lot of pressing, high, fast-moving football.
Dice el técnico Bertie, siempre el tema del club, la cultura es cazar juntos, luchar juntos.
Claro. And that's going to be one of the first kicks of the game for Yomar Vizcaino, who, knock on wood here, has not had a lot of action there by the SF City goal. Had that one cross in there from Nonso, but nothing too much there as we just get into the 25-minute mark. Argas going to try and boot it up to Sandoval, which looked like it was going to fall to Israel Cortez, but Glenn's going to try and run here, but he's Issei Bravo. Or no, pardon me, not Issei Bravo. Oh, it is. It's Isaac Barreo. Pardon me. Couple of IB names.
A veces, ¿eh?
It's the last day of school, Mark, you know. Going to a pizza party afterwards.
Siempre hay una fiesta de pizza aquí, ¿eh?
Yeah.
A ver, está buscando dónde poner el balón para su saque de banda de los Glens. Se le manda allá en su área de ataque, pero lo tiene.
Oh, wow. Okay, there we go.
Estaban pidiendo mano, el Fierro y Oro. El árbitro dice que sí había mano.
We've seen that a couple of times now. They're from
Quieren jugar
Nonso.
el Fierro y Oro, prefiriendo ponerlo al centro. Pásele por los laterales.
Once again today, I want to thank our sponsors, our kit sponsors, Muni, who have also done a great giveaway today. Got some foam fingers, Muni foam fingers. Yeah.
Foam fingers.
Yeah. Also got the rally towels. I think we got a couple of those given away as well from a
No hay
couple of
más
games ago.
sombreros.
Yeah, no more
hay
of the
más.
bucket hats. Those went quickly. We had
Claro que sí.
We had over 1,000 people at that game. That was a great turnout. It's only the first 200 fans.
Vais a ver estos allá en eBay en unos años.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get mine signed by the team so that I can pay for my kids' college.
Inteligente.
Yeah, it's a good
Eso
one.
yo voy a comprar.
Yeah, I'm going to show it on Antiques Roadshow in 2066 when half the states are underwater.
Es un buen plan, Jack Lowry.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and it's going to be another throw in here for SF City.
A ver,
SF Glens.
los Glens están buscando dónde se puede mandar. Ahí está argumentando, quejando con sus propios compañeros del equipo.
This is probably the longest time that SF Glens have had in the final third of SF City here. Glenn's going to be moving stadiums as well pretty soon. They play down in Skyline College down in San Bruno, California right now. They're going to be moving to a stadium over on Treasure Island.
Y ni ambos son en San Francisco.
Yeah. Just a quick, what bus do you take there? I can't, I don't know, but you know what you can do is you can check the Muni app.
Solo el coche, yo creo.
Exactly.
El Waymo. El Waymo lleva directamente ahí.
Oh, and that's a good header, a good throw in there. But no one able to get the right angle there as one more time Keon Jones tries to cross it in for the first SF Glens corner of the day.
Sí, ahí tiene tiro de esquina, el verde contra el Fierro y Oro, el primero en la cancha del partido.
As I said earlier, SF Glens started out as a partnership with Celtic FC, the Scottish Giants. There's a legend. Their first kits actually were old Celtic kits gifted to them by the club themselves.
O sea, hay mucha presencia de los irlandeses aquí en San Francisco.
Another cross in, drapes the ball, but SF City does a great job to distribute it to Israel Cortez. Oh, and switches play. Great idea there to Christopher Barrios, I should say.
Muy inteligente.
Everyone in the stadium thought that was going to Kaichi Murakami there.
Falta, dice el árbitro.
A little bit.
Glenn, un verde estaba agarrando la camiseta del Fierro y Oro.
Yeah. Isaac Borreo going down there. Maybe a little easy, but hey, once
Así
again,
es.
gamesmanship when it's your team.
No solo es lo que es no. Si no hay falta, no hay falta. Pero si hay falta, hay que actuar como. A ver, árbitro, aquí estoy.
Yeah.
Eso tenía un técnico cuando era niño que siempre lo dice. Es.
Nice toe poke. Israel Cortez.
Ahí estamos.
Jacques. Oh my goodness.
Buen
no
control,
way.
Tío. Una chilena tratando de ser una chilena.
Oh my God.
Ahí está, tiro. Pero Jack Lowry muy lejos.
My goodness, Marco Jacques trying to get on SportsCenter. Someone might want to remind him he's not playing pro clubs right now. Let's see this one more time. Bounces it off the knee, pops it up, goes for the bicycle kick from
El hincha no importa, el hincha no importa. Lo quiere el fútbol y ahí lo tiene.
Yep. Hey, shooters shoot. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's what I always say.
Exactamente.
And so, as we said, he brings a swag to this team. And my goodness, you love to see it. You're feeling it. Absolutely loving it as we get into the 30-minute mark here of the first half. SF Glens once again fighting for a spot in the USL2 playoffs. Can only get to the playoffs today with a win. So SF City playing Party Crashers. Also, with coming in fifth pretty much no matter what in the division for USL2, winning the double over rivals SF Glens would be a huge, huge win here.
Ole.
For Fierro de Oro. Or E Oro, I should say.
Sí. Pero eso es.
Yeah.
Eso es exacto. Lo ha dicho bien Jack Lowry, de que a veces lo ha escuchado miles de veces, de que así perdimos cada partido en la temporada, no importa que si ganamos el clásico.
Claro. Carlos Lopez there. Throwing it in.
Le manda, no tiene control, pero el Fierro y Oro sí, quizás Murakami con presión, pero no.
Looked like it was too deep of a ball there. SF Glens there. Lucas Jones able to field that pretty quickly. A nice heading ball there. And a great clearance from Adrian Argast.
Sí, una muy buena barrera de Adrian Argast.
The back three, almost a back five of SF City has done a great job there. Anytime that back line has been trusted, someone there, we've talked about it, Wisdom had it in the Marin Legends game, almost a sweeper in there.
Sí.
Just to make sure. A position you rarely see these days. You go back to the days of Franz Beckenbauer, and that was a pretty common position, but modern football doesn't necessarily want it. But Christopher Barrios here.
Ahí tiene espacio.
Israel Cortez. SF City's got numbers here. We got a 5-on-3. Marco Jacques.
He's going to quiere a Murakami. Murakami.
Oh, Murakami had options. Went for the shot. Slips again. Argast cheats up. Gets it to Nacho.
Ahí va Nacho. Ole.
Ole.
Ahí
indeed.
tiene Murakami. Murakami, ole.
Murakami with an excellent.
Atrás por Jocks. Jocks con
Nice
el servicio a centro.
Oh, that's just going to go right over to, I believe it's Isaac Borreo.
Borreo, López. López al centro. No tiene nadie.
Just over the big man.
Sandoval.
Ooh. Looked like Nacho was maybe going to think about it. We got Murakami on the wing. Dangerous there. Christopher
Todavía tiene
Barrios.
posesión.
He had the winner against Davis Legacy at Boxer Stadium.
Disparo.
Oh.
Arriba.
Wow. Great. You know what's funny? That was probably the best chance that SF City's had all day.
Oh,
best
sí.
build-up. Their goal.
Bastante control en el área. Que estaban controlando todo. Los Glens no tenían ni idea cómo sacar el balón de su área. Mientras el Fierro y Oro están paseando, tirando y tirando.
Claro.
Y eso es no lo que quieres si vas por los Glens. Pero si vas por el Fierro y Oro con nosotros, es exactamente lo que quiere.
Claro. As Glens get it going one more time. They've been feeling a little bit more comfortable in SF City's half in the last, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes or so. We're really frazzled by the Marco Jacques golazo in the 3rd minute. We were all shook.
El crack.
Truly.
Vamos, López en el aire. Otra vez López.
And one more time, SF City doing a good job of distributing this ball. We saw when they had their first ever international friendly against Tapatio, had a really tough time passing out of the back, but playing against those real, genuine professionals, I think really helped the team, not only in belief, because they were winning in that match too.
Jacques lo tiene, lo pase por Nacho, Nacho lo tiene, todavía Nacho lo tiene.
Wow. And SF City playing with so much more confidence, especially against, I mean, you look at SF Glens here.
Buen pase.
I mean, just looking at the stats there, they're the highest scoring team in the league. I believe they're the best defense as well. They are. Tied for the best defense with Almaden at 15. SF City second best defense with 18. Of course, the problem with SF City, only 13 goals. Only team to not crack the 20 mark on goals scored this year.
Sandoval, López, Vázquez.
Trying to end
Jacques.
Wow, and you see he's really feeling
Con
it.
el alacrán.
I mean, he probably scored the best goal of his life. He'll be telling his kids about that one. Hit it so clean. It's that great moment when you watching goals, when you just see a long-range goal where a keeper kind of freezes for a moment and he goes like, oh no. You know, if you remember the Tim Howard Everton goal.
Ah, sí.
You know, where there's that moment, it's just like, oh God. And there we go, Salvador Isaac Sandoval trying to get some build-up play. Both players here trying that. Marco Jacques now. Looks
Jacques
like
en el suelo, problemas con las botas.
yeah, looks like something to deal with the calf there. We're going to take a little break in the action there. A little sportsmanship as well. This game's calmed down a little bit.
Sí, un poco.
Definitely has calmed down a little bit over the past 10 minutes. Was getting real chippy real quick there. A lot of kicking.
Y aquí está encalentando el Wisdom.
Yep, seeing Wisdom over there as well, warming up. See who comes in or if Marco can continue. Got about 10 minutes to go here in the first half of the final game of the 2024 USL 2 season. See if Marco Jacques can continue to dazzle us with his fun skills.
Por un raro momento tenemos aquí el sol en Quizar.
Yeah, it's finally, that was actually what I was just thinking. The fog has been rolling in. We all love Carl, but some lovely, lovely welcome sunshine. I was in Portland the past week and it was 90 degrees and you have no idea how happy I was to see that it doesn't get over 72 for the next 10 days in San
Ahí
Francisco.
está saliendo de la cancha. Yo creo que ya es el partido para el Marco ya.
Oh, yeah.
Ya no.
Looks like is he gonna come off here? He might maybe get some magic spray or don't know exactly what they're gonna happen here, but
No hay alguna sustitución para el Marco Jacques, quizás nomás para un momento.
yeah, SF City might be playing down to 10 men for a moment here as we get a drop ball start from Brian Cordova Munoz. And let's see. I think Marco Jacques' day is done. And we'll see who's going to be subbing on here in a moment.
Parece que sí. Por ahora el Fierro y Oro van a jugar sin un hombre, con 10 hombres en la cancha. mientras ellos encuentran la solución del problema de Marco Jack.
I'm seeing Marco talk to assistant coach Noble Hagdu for SF City, maybe trying to feel it out here.
Ahí todavía 3 defensores ahí atrás.
SF City's got to be careful here. Down to 10 men with about 10 minutes to go before the half. Could be a bit of a momentum change there for SF Glens if they were to equalize before the end of the first half here. Have all their defenders in there as well. Marco Jacques, more of a left winger. So definitely has some defensive support here, as we're seeing Kaiichi Murakami drop back now.
Ahí por la lateral entra los Glens buscando el área. Se han entrado el área
Cross
con el
in.
centro, el cabezazo y demasiado fuerte. Y arriba el portero.
And it looks like Wisdom Onwuomo is going to be coming on now for
Ándale, ándale.
Jacques there. Yomar Vizcaino, number 30, the keeper for SF City. Going to be taking the goal kick now. I'm assuming we'll probably maybe wait. Who knows? Who knows? Yomar Vizcaino not asked of too many questions so far in this first half as we're about to get into the 40th minute. I believe we're technically in the 40th minute if you want to get technical or whatever. SF City called for another infringement there. Going to be taken quick there by Purchase, number 22, Leighton Purchase.
Aquí parece que va a reentrar el Marco Jacques. Que ya siente mejor. Aquí ha vuelto el Marco Jacques a la cancha.
There we go. That's good to see there, Marco.
Durante los Glens se preparan para tomar su primer tiro libre.
Let's see the replay here on that foul. Yeah, that's pretty cynical. Just kicks him and pushes him down. It's a derby match. Marco Jacques running on. Kind of had the run animation of when you get hurt in FIFA a little bit. But the one where you don't get subbed out. So like it goes away after like 10 minutes, you know. Hopefully same mechanics apply here. Only those mechanics because God forbid.
Va a tomar el tiro libre número 3.
I don't believe.
Jerbaca.
There we go. Oh, like Chewy?
Chuy. A ver.
Oh, nice save there from Yomar Vizcaino. Going to try to send it long.
Vizcaino lo tiene. Ahí está. Uy. Adrián Argas al suelo. Marco Jacques.
There we go. Once again, Marco Jacques doing a good job there. More of a left winger, almost a wing back at times. In his ability to drop back, really can play anywhere on the pitch here. Has some good size for this level as well.
Dice el árbitro que hay una falta nueva fuera
one.
del área en favor de los Glens.
Claro, and SF City's got to be careful here. They've gotten a couple of infringements now, really close to the box. SF Glens getting more and more comfortable here in the first half. City's got to be real careful as to not concede before half.
Debería ser muy difícil tomar un tiro libre enfrente de el hincha, el lado norte, cantando de su desgracia mientras enfoques para tomar el tiro de esquina. Ya tiene el centro servicio.
Uy, Omar.
Cabezazo, pero el cabezazo lo mandó el balón directamente a los guantes de Rosales.
There we go. Nice. Uh-oh. Argast there had too heavy of a touch there for a moment. Was unfortunately there giving up position back to SF Glens, who have comfortably sat back in SF City's half now for the past 5 minutes or so. But the press continuing here.
Atrás, dos defensores. Glens ahí atrás, lo ha fracasado el balón y lo tiene mi gallo Murakami buscando, bailando. Lo ha mandado ahí atrás a Marco Jacques. Lo tiene todavía Marco Jacques, pero ya tiene los Glens.
Here we go. Nacho gonna get...
Falta.
Yep, I was about to say, a bit amazing there if there was no foul there. Not very cynical, but man, we've seen a lot of fouls here, and we're going to see this on replay one more time. Yep, going for the ball there, but just got a little bit of leg.
El Marco Jacques listo para...
Yeah. First time I think I've ever seen the magic spray at this level there. as the referee, Brian Cordova Munoz, trying to...
Estamos progresando poco a poco, promoviéndonos.
Yeah.
Así.
Just heard our camera guy say shaving cream.
Lo que funciona, no importa.
Exactly. You can get the real stuff on Amazon,
Marco
probably.
Jacks se servició en el área. Nadie estaba ahí para tomarla. Uy.
Oh, my goodness. A chunky tackle there. And, a little bit of... Whoa!
Uy. Y ellos están
Wow.
quejando entre ellos
Nonso.
mismos. Lo tiene. Uy, una muy
Amazing tackle
inteligente
there.
barrera.
Amazing tackle there from Ricardo Lopez. Wow, Nonso.
Una barrera perfecta.
Truly. I thought we might have saw a fight there. Nonso, Adi Mabua looked like he
Hoy
had
lo
a...
tiene servicio, lo ha fracasado. Y
Takes it off
están
the
entrando al
chest.
área. Lo tiene. No. Ay, ahí está todavía.
Gotta be careful! And nothing in there, SFC.
bien.
My goodness. Whoa! And
El
Isaac
SFC
Sandoval
ha
goes down
resolvido
with a
todo.
shot to
Ahí
the
están
face.
acercando Marco Jacks.
My goodness, this is getting schoolyard chippy here, folks. This is like when you start fighting one of your friends and then it gets real all of a sudden. You're like, oh, wait, we're actually wrestling now.
Tratando de la lucha libre, ¿no?
Yeah, exactly.
Lucha libre, pero a veces
Next thing
se
you're
pase mal.
Yeah, next thing you're doing a plancha.
Y se pone queja contigo tu amigo.
Ooh, Isaac Sandoval. Trying to get there, and Sandoval's gotten whacked a couple of times now, and we're seeing some shouting here from the refs. Don't know exactly what the communication breakdown is here. We're seeing a lot of shouting here from the SF Glenn's bench. Nothing really. I'm not seeing anything. Just a couple athletes fighting for the ball there.
Es muy intenso allá en la cancha.
Yeah. It's a derby match. Once again, SF Glens, if they lose this match, even if they tied this match, they will miss the playoffs. They currently are in third place. Al Maiden in first with 28 points. Project 510 with 28, and they have 25. So, obviously, probably a little bit of frustration here.
Y los árbitros están dirumbando de qué va a suceder. Mientras el lado norte cantan.
Don't know exactly what's happening here. Looks like there's some semblance of a
Y estamos
communication breakdown.
al fin del primer tiempo. No sabemos cuántos minutos más tenemos.
All right. It looks like there was a bit of a communication delay in terms of added time. But we're going to keep on going. We are here in El Lado Norte. Northsiders, the supporter group for SF City, and strong voice today. A great turnout here for SF City.
Dice 2 o 3 minutos el árbitro de tiempo extra.
Unclear here. Someone's going to be getting a yellow card. Is it going to be Nonso? I believe so.
Tarjeta amarilla. Para los dos.
Yep. And once again, it's kind of like double technicals in basketball there. Brian Cordova Munoz really trying to get a hold on this game. Nonso Adimabua has done a really good job at hold-up play, but you've seen a lot of frustration in his play today. Both of the number 9s on both teams have been getting a lot of punishment.
Oh, sí.
Yeah. It's, of course, at this level that's going to happen here. Really at any level of soccer. I always laugh at people who say that soccer isn't a physical sport. You've never played it.
Muy físico.
Yeah. Just fall,
Muy físico.
just run in grass and fall down. It hurts. just that alone.
Lo manda Adrián Argas, lo quiere Kichi Murakami.
Doing the
Podría
press there.
ser.
Ooh, tried to jockey for position there.
Muy bien.
Ooh, taken
Saque
quickly.
de banda.
Wow, the kid taking notes like that one kid from Tottenham.
Uy.
Oh, Barrios
Trataba
trying
de
to get a
controlar
hold
una
there.
barrera muy especial. Lo tiene en el área.
Oh.
Nada. No pasa nada. El portero de los Glens lo tiene, pero después de un momento muy espantoso para los Glens.
Claro. Christopher Barrios there doing a good job. A lot of slide tackling happening here. See, Nonso Adimabua looks like he was offsides.
Posición adelantada.
Obviously frustrated with the officiating that's happening right now. I think they've done as best as they could so far. A lot of cynical tackling happening. Honestly amazed we haven't seen a fight so far. Maybe we'll The game is young. It's a derby.
No
Who
digas
knows?
eso, Jack Lowry, no.
Yeah. Curse of the
No
commentator.
queremos
yeah.
eso, no queremos eso.
Yeah. Knock on wood here. Marco Jacques going to try and get that ball down the left wing. Going to go out for an SF Glens throw in. If you're just joining us, didn't see the goal, Marco Jacques, number 11 for SF City, with a goal from legitimately probably about 40 yards out. Incredible curler. Not even a chip, just went for the shot. An ultimate feeling it kind of goal there as Murakami's going to win the free kick there for SF City, who's in really no rush here. As you can see, Nonso Adimabua trying to get that ball forward. Once again, SF Glens trying to win the NorCal division for USL2 to make the playoffs. They are eliminated from playoff contention with a draw or a loss here.
Lo manda Jacques.
A nice little ball in there for Sandoval, but here we go one more time. Kean Jones trying to get that ball off, looking up to the sky. But Mark, you know what I'm going to say. Why is he looking up in the sky? San Francisco, it's a godless city. Great throw in there. Ooh,
Ahí
maybe
no
a
tiene
setup.
Kichi.
Uy. Field
Lejos,
goal.
pero no de mucho.
Yeah.
No muy lejos.
Yeah. Field goal was good, but not
Sí.
not the goal itself.
No estamos jugando el fútbol americano ni el fútbol gaélico. No,
Truly.
ni los dos.
Yeah, love. Yeah, because that's pretty much how the Gaelic football setup is. Their goalposts are a little different. Very soothing broadcast to watch. If you've never watched Gaelic football, highly recommend it. And that's going to be another infringement on SF Glens here. Looks like Christopher Barrios maybe going to try and take it quickly there. No dice. Thought against it. Marco Jacques was making a run on the left wing, but he thought against it. Going to try it
Allá
one more
arriba.
time. Can't imagine there's too much more.
Fuera.
Too much more time.
A ver, saque de la portería. El portero está buscando, lo ha tomado, lo tiene. Y el árbitro dice que ya no hay tiempo más en el primer parte.
And there we go, folks. That is going to be the end of the first half. Brian Cordova Munoz calling full time, or halftime, I should say. Well, thanks to a Marco Jacques absolute banger
Increíble.
in the third minute from 40 yards out. SF City 1, SF Glens 0. Can SF City hold on to play Party Crashers to make it the double against their rivals? We'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere. welcome back to the second half here, folks.
Un regreso aquí por el segundo tiempo. El Fierro y Oro están ganando 1-0 contra sus rivales, los Glens, en la batalla de la Ciudadela, el clásico San Francisco, el clásico San Pancho. Aquí estoy, Marco Federico Moreno, con Jack Lowry.
Claro. Here for the second half. Looks like Andres Rosales is going to be in the back of the goal there for SF City. Up 1-0. Surprise goal there about 3 minutes into the first half from Marco Jacques there. Increíble golazo from about, 40 yards. And SF City here looking to play Party Crashers. As it stands right now, SF Glens will be eliminated from playoff contention. Can only win the division today with a win, draw, or a loss. Will mean they are eliminated. SF City not playing for anything but pride here. And bragging rights, already won the first match of the season against SF Glens after a couple of Murakami late goals. And it looks like we're going to be starting here in a moment.
Ahí los jugadores, los Sanpanchitos, tomando sus lugares, encalentando, listos para comenzar con el segundo tiempo de este emocionado partido, el final de la temporada. Y aquí que comencemos.
And we are underway here once again. Starting off, SF Glens getting this second half kicked off here. We've already seen an incredibly chippy first half here. And once again, Brian Cordova Munoz is having to get this game a hold on this game, I should say, rather. Lots of kicking, lots of malfeasance happening so far. As we have Jogo Baptista here taking the free kick for SF Glens. As that ball is whipped in there. Marco Jacques looking to clear it. They're up to Kaiichi Murakami. Ball's a little behind. Gonna stay in SF City's half here as SF Glens trying to salvage their playoff hopes here. And SF City's on the run. Maybe thought someone was there. Christopher Barrios did. But nobody home. Israel Cortez and Isaac Sandoval not able to retain possession there. Salvador Isaac Sandoval, number 27, the big man. Number 9 for SF City. Or number 27, I should say. 3 times 9.
Muy buen pase, pero lo tiene Rosales. Un choque del número 19
Nonso,
los Glens.
Nonso Adimabua was rather persistent, almost a gnat-like with his pressing in that first half. And that's going to go out there for an SF City goal kick here. Once again, starting off here, only a couple of minutes deep into this match. Second half, last game of the season here for both teams. Pretty much the last game of the season for the NorCal division here at lovely Kezar Stadium as Andre Rosales sends that into the stands here, the red seats at Kezar Stadium. Fun fact, they were imported here from Candlestick Park once it was knocked down about 10 years or so ago. Miss that stadium. I really just miss taking the bus to an NFL game. As Adrian Argas trying to get the ball out of Adi Mabua, which they eventually do, clearing it here. SF Glens really trying to push forward. Really do not want to be trying to score 2 late goals here, trying to get something early here with about 3 minutes to 3 minutes have elapsed, I should say, in this second half here.
Ahí adelante el Fierro y Oro.
Israel Cortez there. Was able to win the ball, not able to get the ball to Kaiichi Murakami as Christopher Barrios, that almost looks like a hip check there.
Un choque.
Yeah. Very much so to Santiago Hopkins, I should say. Lots of fouls here, as expected from a derby. Was joking with the referees at halftime about, well, you know, it's a derby. They've done a pretty decent job so far, as we've seen, keeping this match under wraps. As Glenn's going to have a nice ball there. Missed the goal, missed the field goal. Did Nonso Adimabua there. Probably SF Glenn's best opportunity there, as you'll see here on the replay. Yeah, great little ball draped in. Not able to put it down. That's going to go one more time. Andres Rosales going to boot it a little bit more centrally. Tried to feed that left wing and just went out. Oh, right in the face. Nacho Flores there. Booted that ball right into the face, I believe, of Leighton Purchase, number 22. And they're just going to do a quick little check, make sure he's okay. As you can see here on the replay, nothing malicious about this, just, oh, doink. Right off of that nose. Not going to feel good there. He's just talking to the team doctor, and SF Glens will play with 10 men right now and get him back on the pitch as soon as possible, and they do. Fourth official there, Alan Martinez Loyola, says it's okay for him to come back on. And Adrian Argas there gonna boot it long once again. Glens really have had the lion's share of possession here so far in the second half. Only 5 minutes in as Kaiichi Murakami gobbles up the wayward pass. A great idea there for Israel Cortez. Sal Sandoval there does a good job getting the press on there. And we'll push SF Glens all the way to the back of their final third here. We're throwing it in one more time. It's going to be Fahmi Ibrahim, who came on for the injured player. For SF Glens, I believe that was Nathan Scott, number 6, who went off injured in the first half. And Glens blasting one more time here. Trying to make something out of nothing. Nonso doing a good job here. Has his hands full, though. Anytime he gets a semblance of an opportunity, SF City does a great job to frustrate the SF Glens striker there. And that's going to be a throw-in now for Lorenzo Hernandez, SF Glens, number 2, numero 2. And Jacques trying to get that to go off an SF Glens player, not able to. And Jacques showing off that skill one more time, the balance off the chest. Did a little deep dive on Marco Jacques, a.k.a. I looked on his Instagram at halftime and found he did a trial run in Napoli. Which is cool. The Italian club who won the Serie A a couple years ago. For the first time since Maradona's passing. And that's going to get gobbled up by Andres Rosales. For SF City, rocking the SF City Pride kits as the goalkeeper kit today for SF City. The great Muni sponsorship and the LGBTQ Center sponsorship on the back of those kits as well. Sold out. Sold out. As SF Glens blasting forward once again. Trying to get something out of nothing here once again. SF Glens have the opportunity to win the NorCal division of USL2 and advance to the playoffs, but only with a win here. They would technically win the division on goal difference here, as Project 510 and Almaden both have 28 points each. SF Glens have 25, but they do have a better goal difference, as we see the kid with the... Well, I thought that was going to be a Looks like a personalized. Way to go, Scotty. Shout out. Saw the 22. Who is 22? I was going to say William. As Wisdom Onuoma here. Number 19 for SF City, as you can see at the bottom of your screen. Going to come on the pitch for Marco Jacques, the goal scorer earlier today. Who also picked up a little bit of a knock, I believe, on the left calf. He came off for a couple of brief moments. It looked like Wisdom was going to come in for him in the second half, or in the first half, I should say, but looks like Marco Jacques tried to get it going and obviously made a bit of a business decision. Marco Jacques also is a player who I've seen actually also plays a lot of beach soccer as well, which probably presents its own physical difficulties and everything like that. As Andres Rosal is going to boot that out now. As we are just about to get 10 minutes underway here in the second half here, SF City. So far playing party crashers here against their, some would say, older brother here. Club SF Glens have been around about 50 years longer than SF City, as the ball's kind of pinging back and forth, pinball style.
Sí, los Glens es un club muy antiguo, muy histórico en la ciudad de San Francisco. También el deporte de fútbol en los Estados Unidos. Pero el Fierro y Oro es el único club en todos los Estados Unidos en donde los dueños son los socios.
Claro. We just saw there on the replay, Nacho Flores getting reprimanded for that cynical tackle there. A yellow card. I believe that's the fourth yellow card of the match so far. I believe only one SF Glens player, 3 SF City players have been cautioned, if I'm not mistaken here. As SF Glens sounds like looks like they're committing some more men forward, as we're hearing the Lado Norte, the USL Supporter 2020 Supporter Group of the Year, the SF City faithful here in strong voice cheering on their team for the last USL 2 game of the season. See what they can do here. Cheer on their squad. They love their team, always in strong voice. No matter how many of them are out there, whether it's 4 of them or 40. From what's there, looks like probably about 20 or so. Looks like someone's in a lab coat. I'm here for it. As SF Glens here going to be getting it underway one more time. Latent purchase, number 22.
A ver, tiro de esquina para los Glens.
Trying to get something going here. As once again, they're trying to make these USL 2 playoffs. They made it last year as one of the better second place teams. Usually USL playoffs, only the the division winners advance, but they're one of the better second place teams, so they advanced to the playoffs, beat Redlands FC 2-1 in the first round, lost to Ventura Fusion in the round of 16.
No pasa nada con el tiro libre de los Glens, se va directamente en los guantes del portero dorado.
Claro. That looks to be the first touch of the ball there from Wisdom Onuoma that I've seen today so far, as that ball looks like it went out there. Eduardo Hernandez, line judge on that side opposite us. Right there to see that the ball went out. Going to go for an SF City throw-in one more time as we hear the Northsiders once again in strong voice. They were at Mad Dog in the Fog earlier today at Haight watching the Euros, then marched over for the game after Spaining it up, taking it all. As SF Glens maybe trying to get a cross in, not a lot into it, but it does
un remate.
Goes through a couple of legs here, but it's going to be offsides. It's going to be offsides.
Adelantada.
And SF City there getting maybe the wake-up call that they needed there. And we've heard a couple of the SF Glen supporters a little frustrated. Let's see right there. Yeah, that's clearly offsides. That's not even close. You don't need a computer or a corrupt English Liverpool supporter to tell you that that's offsides. But, no comment there. As SF Glens once again trying to get something going here. Adima Bua, probably been Glen's best player all day, but Wisdom there.
Muy bien.
Wisdom, the steady hand, Onuoma.
Wisdom, el control.
Absolutely.
El control de las líneas defensivas del Fierro y Oro.
Claro. Wisdom, it's apropos that his name is Wisdom.
Sí.
It's almost like, there's certain athletes that really match their name. Like I always think of Zdeno Chara. Like he's a great enforcer in the NHL, but like he sounds like a dude from Eastern Europe who could really mess you up. Just
ahí va. El Wisdom tiene mucha sabiduría.
Claro. All right, SF Glen's going to be trying to throw it in one more time. Looks like it's going to be Keon Jones, I believe, on the opposite side here. Maybe getting a little smack talk to him by Scotty and the other ball boys. Nice.
Ahí va, tiene control. Ahí va por el remate.
Ooh, a lot of deflections there.
Eso fue muy peligroso en las fases anteriores del partido para el Fierro y Oro cuando los Glens están acercando. Y un fracaso y tiene...
Oh, a great slide tackle there. Honestly, a great slide tackle there from Jack Singer from SF Glen.
Y ahora estamos jugando el soccer.
There are a lot of slide tackles being thrown out. Honestly, I think there have been more slide tackles than the rest of this entire season for SF City. It has been very, very chippy here. As we've seen, I think 4 yellow cards have already been distributed amongst the 22 players on the pitch. As Israel Cortez trying to get something going here for SF City.
Y los Glens luchando.
We're 15 minutes in.
Luchando de encontrar una ventajita, al menos. Pero también el Fierro y Oro luchando de defender su área. Con tanta presión que están presionando a los rivales, los visitantes de San Bruno. Allí por lateral, le pase por centro de servicio. Lo ha sacado por la cabeza del Fierro y Oro.
And there we go, Sandoval.
Adelante.
There we go, has a lot of space there, maybe trying to get it to Iz.
Adelante el Fierro y Oro, choque.
Oh, geez, and Israel Cortez there definitely seems like he just got the wind knocked out of him. Maybe got a forearm in the solar plexus there. Let's see on replay here.
El árbitro dice que para el juego por ahora.
So he dishes it off here. Israel, yeah, that's just 2 dudes running into each other. It's like a borderline Oklahoma drill. God, I can't believe they used to make us do that as 12-year-olds. Man, it looks like once again I think he's just catching his wind there. The fact that the trainers haven't run onto the pitch so far, but it looks like Sergio Laguna is going to be coming in. For who we don't know, number 10, Sergio Laguna for SF City. One of our many goal scorers that we've had. Lots of people scoring 1 goal. It's been a team effort here for SF City.
Ándale.
Here we go. Sandoval, who's got 2 goals. Kaiichi Murakami's got 4.
Trataba el tiki-taka.
Claro.
Y ahora contraataque para los Glens.
Fahmi Ibrahim there down the
Falta,
wing.
dice el árbitro.
Yep, well, we've seen a lot of fouls happening in that specific area.
Faltas y tarjetas.
Claro. Yeah, SF City, as we see the replay right now, see Christopher Barrios, Wisdom Onuoma, Nacho, Brandon Pineda, Adrian Argast, Sergio Laguna, and Israel Cortez have all scored goals for SF City. So it's nice to see some wealth distribution, something you don't really see in soccer these days. So one more time is Jogo Baptista here, number 10 for Glens. Maybe thinking about a shot. Most likely going to cross it, but only a couple of SF City members
A ver, dos
in the wall.
hombres en la pared.
Let's see, Sergio Laguna might be coming on right about now. Looks to be getting instructions from manager Bertie Mendov as the cross comes in.
Servicio.
Wow.
Y el wisdom.
Wow, truly. And
Con su sabiduría.
that is the second time we've seen today, Mark, where a ball comes in and, as you see on the replay, drapes over the middle.
Sí.
As you can see on the replay right there, 3 shirts there. 3 green shirts. Had an opportunity. And it looks like Kaiichi Murakami's game is over. Sergio Laguna, number 10, going to be coming on. Kaiichi Murakami, the leading goal scorer for SF City this year in the USL2, barring someone scores a lot of goals here in the next 25 minutes, which, wouldn't be the worst thing. As I said, Salvador Isaac Sandoval here with 2 goals. Really, in the past couple of weeks here, has been in great form, number 27 for SF City.
Los Glens otra vez entrando.
Ibrahim, another cross there, a little too high. Maybe going to go to the other side. A little switch of the play there for
Todavía
Kian Jones.
Posesión.
Off the
Glens,
chest.
Control. Pero
Nothing
no había
there.
Bastante.
Nonso.
Ahí se manda.
And Keon Jones there has been a great force there at left back all day for SF Glens. Strong defender and has been trying to distribute that ball up to the top there. But SF City, almost like white blood cells or something. Anytime the ball is around, you can see it now. There's 4 yellow shirts.
Bien.
All around there. And that's going to go out for an SF Glens corner kick.
Tiro de esquina para los Glens en el minuto 65.
Claro.
Y es la hora en cuando se empiezan las sustituciones para los dos equipos. Ya el Fierro y Oro ya tiene 2. Los Glens todavía no tienen ninguno.
Claro.
Ahí se manda el tiro de esquina.
Cross in. That might go out for another corner, and it looks like it is just the other side now.
Al otro lado.
SF City's got to be careful here. SF Glens have a lot of green shirts in the box.
Servicio.
And not a lot of venom on that cross there. Bit of a full
Muy
loader
bien,
there.
portero tiene en sus manos.
Yep, looked like that was about to go out for another corner kick off the deflection off of Isaac Barreo's foot, but
Aquí tiene Wisdom, le pasa directamente. Está tratando de controlarlo. Los Glens lo han robado y están mandando al lateral. Y ahora por el centro. Buen
Nice little
pase.
toe poke. That's
Posición adelantada.
offsides. Offsides there. I could see it all the way from here. Peter Hansen, the line judge there. Had a good game today so far. Was able to call back the potential goal for SF Glens not too long ago. Of course, if this game was against Uruguay, that would have been a goal. But,
¿Y hoy para quién va Jack Lowry? ¿Para Colombia o para Argentina?
My heart wants Colombia.
Sí, claro.
My heart wants Colombia. James has had a great tournament, and it's just nice to see. Argentina. It's the reason why I didn't want France, or honestly, I didn't really want Spain to win, just because they've been winning a lot. They've been winning a lot. But to be fair, I wanted Spain to win more than England, just because it's no offense, but it's more fun to see British people sad. Happy late 4th of July.
Ese es un clásico.
Little gamesmanship here.
Caballeros.
There we go. Frustration right there from Fahmi Ibrahim there. Trying to get the ball from Isaac. Isaac Barreo, I should say. Let's see right there. What happened here? Oh, yeah, he pushes him.
Y el árbitro con una palabra.
Claro. He's playing right into the hands there of SF City here. Who've been they're playing Party Crasher today by potentially getting SF Glens eliminated from the playoffs. But that just seems to be kind of a general theme of Bertie Mendov's kind of game plan. Persistence, being a little annoying to that other team, getting under the skin.
Pero creo que también es como lo ha dicho el Birdie, que habéis reportado muchas veces, Jack Lowry, de que cazamos juntos y luchamos juntos, es lo que dice Birdie. Yo creo que el Fierro y Oro es una familia y un
Shot.
disparo fuera.
Yeah, Sergio Laguna there, number 10.
Pero el Fierro y Oro es una familia. Es una familia.
Claro. La raza.
Y esa marca la diferencia entre una familia, un club de fútbol y otro equipo como los Glens o los demás de esta liga, la liga segunda de USL. Y ahora el portero se manda por el centro y arriba de las cabezas.
There we go, as I believe that's Christopher Barrios trying to jockey position as Argas now. Off to Nacho.
El Fierro y Oro dirigiendo por detrás, lo manda el portero Rosales arriba.
One more time, going to go back to SF Glenn's possession. SF City showing some positivity here, some good motion and movement here in the past 5 minutes or so. Able to, not a shot on goal, but a shot. SF Glens have really had the majority of possession here as Andre Rosales is going to pick that up. With 20 minutes to go.
20 minutos.
SF City 1, SF Glens 0. This derby match has lived up to the hype. It's been chippy. There's been a 40-yard goal. There's been pushing. There's been shoving. It's everything you want. There's a food truck where you can get some excellent bao as well. Love it. Love me some pork bao. Ooh. Gonna have to get some afterwards.
Si hay sobres.
Oh, yeah.
Si hay sobres para nosotros, los leftovers.
Claro. You ever get so hungry that you accidentally eat the paper at the bottom of the bao? Because I definitely haven't done that
¿Ese
ever.
papel no se puede comer? Perdón.
You're like, I have to call my gastrologist. As Isaac Barreo, they're going to throw it in one more time.
Le manda Argas.
More and more fog rolling in.
Ahí lo tiene posesión demasiado fuerte. Se va al portero. Uy, presión. Muy bien, presión del Fierro y Oro al portero de los Glens. Está buscando, se manda el lateral de sus manos. Aquí están acercando y lo tiene el Fierro y Oro.
Israel,
y una falta.
That's going to be a foul there. Israel Cortez has done such a good job. That top three of SF City has done such a great job at being persistent, winning those balls in their opponent's half, as we can see on the replay here. Saw Lucas Jones, the keeper, a little frazzled, had to get the ball out quickly there. Nice toe poke there, and another kick. Honestly surprised we're not just seeing every foul being issued into a yellow card. It's the last game of the season, maybe.
Sí. Y pues, ¿por qué no?
But once again, the job of Brian Cordova Munoz is a hard one today. It's a derby match, so he's trying to keep everything copacetic here. It was a little bit more volatile in the first half, but we're still seeing pushing and shoving as Sando's going to try and get that on his foot, but looks like that's going to be an infraction there. And going to be a free kick for SF Glens in their own half. Thought Adrian Argas was going to clean that up as the Little Niños are trying to throw the ball back in. I'll always remember being a camera assistant at a Copa America game down in Levi's. It was Argentina versus Chile. I remember Angel Di Maria scored in that game, but I remember the ball got kicked out for a goal kick, and I remember it literally took 25 minutes for the staff to get the ball from the crowd.
Nadie lo quería entregar el balón. Así es.
God, yeah.
Un momento para la casa.
Yeah.
De la Copa América, Copa América Centenario fue, ¿no?
Oh, yeah.
Del Centenario.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was just a bunch of drunk TOs. Like, one drunk TO took a selfie with the ball, then everybody had to. It was...
Este no es el béisbol, amigo.
Yeah.
Debe reentregar el balón.
That's going to go out for a goal kick there.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Indeed there. Rosales going to take that goal kick. Yeah, the Argentine fans have a reputation.
Oh,
we'll
sí.
say, yeah.
Todos los suramericanos tienen su reputación.
Yeah. All right. 73rd minute just about upon us here. SF City still leading 1-0 after the goal in the 3rd minute, and that ball gets taken by the wind.
El viento están jugando ahora. El viento está jugando. Quiere jugar.
We're not too far from the very, very windy Ocean Beach. Sergio Laguna with a nice pass there to Isaac Sandoval.
¿Quién quiere? ¿Quién lo quiere? A Wisdom. Wisdom lo controla. Buen pase.
We've not seen Wisdom on the ball a lot here in the second half. Obviously defending his behind off here very well here. But only has gotten a couple of touches there. As Keon Jones one more time. He's going to send that out for, I believe that's going to be a corner.
Tiro esquina.
Must have taken a deflection off the SF City defender there.
Este es muy peligroso porque todas las chances que han tenido los Glens serán ante los tiros de esquina. Eso es entonces muy peligroso.
Glenn's committing pretty much all the bodies forward here.
Menos el portero.
I got 6 green shirts in the box.
Yo quiero que el portero se acerque para otro golazo.
Claro.
Vamos.
Oh, there we go, and we see
Buen
the
portero.
size of Andres Rosales there.
Muy buen portero.
Muy importante there.
Ándale.
Some nice height exhibited there.
Wisdom.
If my dad is listening, I'm sorry, but you can't coach height. He was a 5'8" point guard. He always hated hearing that. But my goodness, Vizcaino.
Ándale, buen pase. Y estaba en una posición adelantada.
There we go. For a second, I thought you were going to go into that Chupedup song, you know?
Desafortunadamente.
Hey, you got a good tune there. I've heard worse. As that ball's going to go out for Glenn's throw in there off the head of Ricardo Lopez. Glenn's have a...
Bastante espacio, una barrera equivocada, pero no pudo controlarlo y está fuera para una saque de la portería.
Nonso Adimabua there. He has really done a great job at trying to get SF Glenn's a lot of opportunities, as you can see here. Almost a quick 1-2 game on the replay.
Vaya. Wisdom lo tiene, lo ha pasado, pero no había nadie.
It hasn't got a rhythm so far in this game. Came on for Marco Jacques, who picked up a little calf knock there. Nice toe
Muy bien,
poke.
está adelantando el fierro y oro.
Christopher Barrios tries to lay that in. And that's going to be cleared there by SF Glenn's. Lucas Jones sends it all the way.
Portero a portero.
Yeah, it would have been icing if it was hockey. No face-offs here, though. Can you imagine if there were face-offs in soccer? That'd
Sí.
be wild. The flopping in Europe would be nuts.
Se necesita una caja de los penales.
Claro.
Penalty box para el fútbol,
That'd
¿no?
be cool. Maybe we'll bring back the old MLS PKs as well.
Eso por favor no.
Yeah.
No, por favor.
Please no. Yeah, some things need to stay in the 90s.
Sí.
As that's going to be pulled back one more time. SF City trying to hold on to this lead, trying to do the league double on their rivals. SF Glenn's won earlier.
Tiro de esquina para los verdes.
SF Glenn's here.
Para los duendes.
Founded by Dr. Michael McFadden.
Muy bien.
Had a longtime coach of Neil Hagan, who coached them from the 60s all the way until 1981. Coached for them for 20 years.
Muy buen control.
That ball's going to go out on the wing there. Sandoval trying to get some build-up play here. Does a good job of allowing the SF City attack to get into SF Glenn's lower third there.
Uy.
Oh, right idea there.
Idea, pero
And SF Glenn's going to take this quickly here.
Laguna no estaba allí. Oye, y tiene bastante espacio, pero buena presión del fierro y oro para sacarlo para una tiro esquina.
There we go. Dubious header there, but Ricardo Lopez does a great job to just kick that ball all the way down to Daly City. Keon Jones going to be another throw and taker. As I was saying, though, I don't know if you knew this, the SF Glenn's original coach, Neil Hagan, coached them for 20 years. He passed away coaching them on the pitch in 1981.
Hoy, eso es el fútbol. Y ahí tenemos conmoción en el área.
Oh, and that's going to go out for a corner.
La red.
Mark, if I'm going to go, let's go out in the press box, you know?
Vamos.
Way to go. As it's going to be another corner kick there.
Tiro de esquina.
Jogo Baptista.
Muy peligrosa. Todas son muy peligrosas, pero en el clásico ya están más peligrosas. Más peligrosas posible.
Yeah. Seen a lot of kicking, shoving,
Luchando.
a lot of gesticulation towards the keeper. I can only imagine if there were more Italians, there would be a lot of...
O argentinos.
Yeah. Claro.
Perdóname a
Well,
todos los argentinos que están viendo.
yeah. Oh, and that's going to be a yellow card there. Another one for... It's Ricardo Lopez getting one. For some semblance of dissension there.
Uy.
Must have said the magic words. There's a few couple of words that you can say to a ref that will make him brandish the yellow. Looks like we're going to finally take this corner kick. Eventually. There we go. Yep.
A ver.
Ryan Cordova Munoz.
Y por fin tenemos el tiro de esquina muy lejos, pero muy lejos.
My goodness. Maybe tried to go in for the Olympico there. No dice
Quizás,
though.
O el viento, sí.
Yeah.
El viento lo trataba de ser el olímpico.
Claro. SF Glens really have not had a lot of venom on their crosses, I've noticed. They have the size in the middle there. Obviously with Adi Mabua towering over the SF City center backs, but not able to put any sort of momentum behind those balls. As Andres Rosales going to boot it long. Once again, it's going to go out for a throw. That looks like we're going to have...
¡Uy!
Oh, my goodness.
Peligro en el área.
And SF City's going to take it quick. Man,
Ahí están acercando, tomando la ventaja por el contraataque.
Wisdom.
lo tiene.
Gets
Siempre lo
shoulder
tiene.
tackled.
Wisdom al suelo, continuando el ataque.
Sergio Laguna takes the ball, though. Oh, my goodness. And if we weren't on the counterattack, we might be fighting now. My goodness. There is a lot of tit for tat here as Christopher Barrios is
Ahí
onside.
está acercando en el área. Lo toma. Lo tiene el Glenn.
That's going to go out for an SF City. SF City throw-in, I believe. No offsides called on that. It looks like Adrian Argas' day is going to be over. Looks like we're going to see a couple of substitutions. We're going to see Dane Pendleton come on. For SF Glens, he's going on for, pardon me, Kai Zerbaka. He's been a little silent today. There we go. Angel Fernandez coming on there for...
Uy, perdón.
Oh, good. Mark does the PA here at the stadium, so he had to do the announcements as well. Who did Angel come off for? Or come on for?
Yo pensaba que Adrián Argas, pero
it was Argas.
yo estoy equivocado, pero
You're right.
los Argas todavía están jugando, número 5,
Oh.
¿no?
Yeah.
Entonces no sé exactamente.
Are we playing with 12 men right now? That'd be all right with me.
Ojalá que sí. Que el árbitro no ha notado.
No,
Muy
that was-
bien el Wisdom.
There we
Manejando
go.
muy bien, ahí lo tiene.
Laguna!
Lejos.
Wide.
Casi tuviéramos un gol del Fierro y Oro, casi tuviéramos 2-0, pero no. Todavía
Wide.
hay esperanza con 10 minutos más en este partido.
8 minutes to go. Sergio Laguna could have sealed it there for SF City. Wisdom Onwoma showing those first signs of positivity there on the attack. Has done a great job defending today and finally showing off some of that creativity. As another infraction called. And SF Glens, as you can see here, are pushing everyone forward. They need to win this match to get in the playoffs here. A draw will not do. They need to win. Goal difference, they already are leading in the division, so they just need the 3 points, but
Quizás tiene el Fierro y Oro, no.
Yep, SF City playing party crasher here. Have done this all year. I've talked to so many club officials from around the NorCal division. I really do appreciate everyone for their time. But everyone has talked about trying to make a point of emphasis of making an impact, scoring early, and week in and week out, I see SF City just laughing at everyone's plans and just being a gnat, just like we said, white blood cells. They hunt together, they fight together. It's such a fun team to watch. They play, as you said, familia. You know,
Familia, esa es familia.
we're playing like raza, man. You know. Just want to also really point out our captain, Nacho Flores, number 8. It's going to be his last game here with the club.
Gracias, Nacho.
Nacho, such a
Muchísimas
steadfast, steady hand here in the middle. Was he the one he might have been the person who got subbed off. I'll see when everyone turns around. As Adrian Argas boots that out. No, Nacho's still on, number 8, our fearless leader. Once again,
El capitán.
yeah, I usually hate this term, but thank you for your service here to Nacho Flores. Wish him the best in his future endeavors here. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these players going forward in this American soccer pyramid. It's ever growing, still in its infancy. It's been around for so long, but I really do believe that football here in America is just getting started. We are just cracking the surface as Wisdom boots that ball out, trying to feed Israel Cortez. My God, you see that? That crow had a donut. Did the camera catch that? Oh, man, I hope it
Cuervo de
did.
San Francisco. Son muy peligrosos y muy inteligentes.
It was a crow with a full donut in his mouth. You'll love to see it here. Crows are so smart. They're crazy. Especially if you ever go to the ones down by Fort Funston. My God. Those ones are terrifying. As that ball goes out for another Glenn's throw-in. Trying to save their season. So far, their party has been crashed.
5 minutos más en el partido. Tiene el Fierro y Oro dirigiendo muy bien. Ahí va con espacio en el centro. Buen pase. Si lo tiene, lo tiene.
Israel
el Fierro
Cortez.
Y Oro acercando. Cortés lo tiene. Está buscando quien quiere.
Dribbling. Tried, had a really good opportunity there. And that's actually going to go out for an SF City
Tiro de
corner.
esquina.
That's probably a best case scenario there for SF City. Number 27, Sal Sandoval was able to get that ball through to Israel Cortez. Maybe didn't have just enough mustard on it. But best case scenario, like I said, now a corner kick here for Christopher Barrios. Numero 6, gonna cross it in.
Manda.
Not cleared yet. There we go. Wisdom. A little bit of Bumblebee soccer here.
Muy bien, remate. Buena idea. Eso es lo que necesita hacer.
And there we go one more time. It's going to be Lucas Jones trying to boot this ball forward slowly but surely. SF Glen City. SF Glen's, what am I thinking of? Season. My goodness here. I'm just so perplexed here. Oh, it's Israel Cortez coming on for Angel Fernandez. I believe that substitution is now official. Called it a little earlier. Oh, well, it's the last, like we said, it's the last.
Portero al suelo.
School.
Sí, ese
Yeah.
es el último partido de la temporada. La temporada muy corta y tiene el Fierro y Oro tomando la ventaja de la equivocación de los Glens. Ahí lo tiene.
Trying to break through is Sergio Laguna, trying to play a little two-man game.
Buen presión.
There we go. Sal Sandoval doing a great job of pressing there on Lucas Jones, the keeper. Salvador Isaac Sandoval has done such a great job since joining this SF City team.
Y el Fierro y Oro tratando de capitalizar en este juego.
Claro.
El gol, el final.
Claro.
El fin de ese partido para matar todos los sueños de los Glens.
That indeed, Glenn's trying to make the playoffs here, but their party might have been pooped. We do not know quite yet. As Adrian Argas there.
Defendiendo muy bien.
Great job there. Adrian Argas, such a versatile player. We've seen him play that holding midfielder. We've seen him now.
Puede defender, se puede atacar, lo que sea, lo que necesita el club.
Oh yeah, had that great goal against CD Tapatio. Adrian Argas, the first ever SF City player to score an international goal. Fun fact there for you. Has now done a great job in this back three the past couple of games. And we are down to the final 90 seconds here. There's probably going to be...
I'd say un minuto más o menos.
Yeah, 4-5.
Pero posiblemente será el final.
That's going to go out.
Chance y se va por arriba. Lo quería el viento.
Claro, you can see the body language off the SF Glens players. We've talked about it a lot. A lot of those crosses from SF Glens, wayward. Not a lot of venom on them. Sailing out once again for an SF City goal kick. As we officially enter here now, the 90th minute of the final game of the USL2 2024 season here for SF City. Trying to do the league double on their rivals. Whoa!
Eso fue muy sucio.
Yeah, that is Hermano Peligroso, número uno.
Uy.
Right there from Ibrahim. That's going to be...
Ibrahim,
yeah, that's going to be a yellow. Yeah.
Tenemos hombre al suelo.
Yeah. Cálmate.
Cálmate, tranquilate.
And let's see the replay right here one more time. Sends it long. And yeah, that's not pretty indefensible there. And it looks like Ricardo Lopez here going to take a little siesta. As we enter once again.
Tómate una siesta.
Added time, yes indeed. Down to the final added time here. 90 minutes have elapsed. We will see how many added minutes of time. Like I said, probably going to be 4 or 5, give or take here. And it's going to take something short of a miracle here for SF Glens to qualify for the USL2 playoffs here in 2024. But it looks like their little brother, SF City's going to be taking it home today with a 1-0 win, perhaps. Still some time for SF Glens to change the destiny of their stars, but...
Aquí viene el portero acercando todo. Desperados los Glens.
Claro.
De caer de sus rivales. De salir de la liguilla.
Claro. Desperation truly as Lucas Jones, the keeper here, almost at the halfway mark. Already sending it long. Maybe going to try to figuratively pull the keeper like in a la hockey. One more time, SF Glens blasting down that right wing. Nacho in no rush there.
Muy inteligente.
And the veteran Capitano there trying to maybe clear it, but in all reality trying to get that out for a goal kick. Once again, you can see Andres Rosales really in no rush here to get this ball.
No hay prisa. Tómate tiempo, hijo.
Yeah. We're at home here. El Lado Norte in strong voice here. Once again, we thank all of our supporters of SF City. Anyone who's come out to a game, anyone who just saw the kits and started watching, we appreciate you.
Sí, muchas gracias a toda la afición que tenemos. Yeah. Gracias a Muni y gracias a nuestro capitán.
Gracias. Nacho
Flores. Muchísimas gracias por su servicio durante la temporada, durante las temporadas.
Claro.
Muchas temporadas ha dirigido en su posición de capitán para el equipo.
Once again, we do want to thank our sponsors, our kit sponsors, Muni. Lovely Muni. Took the bus here today. Took the 38R, transferred out to 43. Great sponsors. Got to march in the Pride Parade with them, with me and my partner. That was super fun. Done a great job. They gave away the foam fingers today. Roll fog there. Yeah, so if you didn't come out this year, next year, please, we implore you to come out. Because this team is only getting better and better.
progresando, desarrollando
Claro.
poco a poco. Estamos aquí
Yeah, little by
siempre
little.
para jugar el fútbol, para el hermoso y querido San Francisco de
Claro.
Asís, Alta California. Aquí
Claro.
estamos con nuestros socios, con nuestros amigos fanáticos todos.
Yeah, come and hang out with the Northsiders. Come have a baby at the Keysar Pub afterwards. That's probably where I'll be after this game.
Ándale.
As SF Glenn's trying to salvage their season here. Sends it down the wing one more time. Dane Pendleton tries to get it, but it's going to be another goal kick. Oh no, it's going to be a
Tiro de
corner.
esquina, tiro de esquina. Muy peligrosa. Los Glens estaban muy apuestos de tomarlas muy bien.
Taken quickly. And that's going to go out there. Maybe should have
Demasiada
waited.
separación, sí. Separación.
I can understand the urgency needed since Glens have to win this game to advance to the
Estamos aquí
playoffs.
En la muerte del partido.
And I love the kids on the pitch with the scarf there. Love it. You love to see more and more kids are playing soccer these days. The game is only growing. Just one of the great unifiers of the world is football. You love to see it. You're seeing people from all walks of life. It's a great thing about San Francisco. You're seeing people from all different kinds of creeds and backgrounds coming together to celebrate a team that actually plays in the city of San Francisco, not San Bruno.
Ándale, ahí estamos. Quizás otro gol en la muerte. Pero el portero de los Glens dice que no.
Lucas Jones fielding it up. It's go time. Put up or shut up time for SF Glens. Oh, Sergio Laguna. Yeah, not complaining too much there. A little 50-50 ball action.
Riesgo y tiene Adrián Argas, lo manda afuera.
Little shinner there from Adrian Argast. That's going to go out one more time for Kean Jones there. For SF Glens. Gonna go down the right wing. Gotta be one of the last kicks of the game here as that ball is cleared out. SF Glens. Nice.
Muy bien.
Nice clearance there from Angel. Referee looking at his watch. Can't be that much more time, folks. Can SF City hold on? Oh, and that's a cynical tackle again. Another 50-50 ball, though.
Otra falta. Aquí viene el portero para tomarla. Mira que está acercando el portero en desesperación.
Claro. No time for pushing and shoving right now, too. As we can see, 10 men behind the ball here. Lucas Jones, the keeper, all the way in SF City's half. Can SF City do the double against the Glens? Not a lot of time left. Argas gets put down.
Tiro de esquina.
And that's going to be a corner there. Went off an SF City head. And we're seeing some arguing here. Seeing some orders being barked as this is a low cross, and that's going to get booted out from Isaac Sandoval. That ball's still in, too. The wind caught it. We are not far from Ocean Beach, which Surfer Magazine called one of the 10.
Ándale, aquí
Oh my
estamos,
God.
aquí lo tenemos, se están acercando, vamos, vamos.
Nacho
aquí
in his
lo tiene Nacho.
In his last match! Oh!
El viento.
Oh, it was about to be a storybook ending for our captain in his last match, was about to score an open netter. But that chip, nice. Nice, Ricardo. Great slide tackle there for SF City. And that's going to do it, folks. SF City have done the league double. They have properly pooped on the SF Glens playoff party. SF City 1, SF Glens 0. SF City have completely ruined the plans of SF Glens. SF Glens had the opportunity to win the division today, and you can see their players on the ground here distraught.
Muchísimas gracias.
My goodness here.
Gracias a todos para esta temporada.
And once
muy
again,
emocionada,
an
perfecta.
incredible goal from Marco Jacques in the third minute of the match today from nearly 40 yards out. Not even a chip, just blasted it. It's the old Wayne Gretzky saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take here, folks. Closed mouths don't get fed. Pretty much all the same thing. But SF City, once again, they fought together, they hunted together, and they hold on for a 1-0 win to go on and get the league double against rivals SF Glens.
Gracias a todos. Me voy a la cancha. Adiós.
My goodness, folks, this is Jack Lowry. Once again, thank you so much for joining us for this 2024 USL2 season. Once again, really want to thank Mark Federico Moreno. This is pretty much the first time I've ever heard a Spanglish broadcast, and this has been so amazing. We want to thank Kevin.
Muchas gracias, Jack Lowry, a Kevin, a todos.
Kevin, who runs our stream, has done such a great job, and the children are asking for Marco Jacques' autograph, rightfully so, and the Northsiders are going crazy. Once again, I am Jack Lowry for Mark Moreno. This has been SF City. We'll see you in 2025. Roll Fog. Let's go.